Hi everyone. In this lesson, we are going to cover several examples of finding equations given a point and given what it's parallel or perpendicular to. So we're going to be trying to make sure we understand parallel and perpendicular lines. Okay, first problem. Write the slope-intercept form of an equation. So, slope-intercept. When you're reading problems, you should always note down keywords. So slope-intercept, we want slope-intercept form for the line that passes through the point 4, 1 and is parallel to, make sure you don't confuse parallel and perpendicular, parallel to the line y is equal to x plus 15. So here's our equations. Here's the information that we know. Let's find the equation first. What do we need for the slope-intercept form? We need the slope and we need the y-intercept of the line. So let's find the slope first. We know that it's parallel to this line. Parallel lines share the same slope. Now, this line is already in slope-intercept form. That is the form y is equal to mx plus c, where m is our slope. So using this, we see that our x variable here is multiplied by 1. So our slope must be 1. So right now our equation looks like y is equal to x plus c. Not the same c value as that, we don't want to confuse them, so let's make that d. Y is equal to x plus d, where d is the constant, the y-intercept. So, we have a point. Let's plug that in. Our point is our xy value of this point is, we know this point is on our line. So, given that our y in the point is 1, and our x is 4, this should be plus. We see that d must be -3. And plugging that into our equation for the line, we have y is equal to x minus 3. There we go. Next problem. Let's find the slope-intercept form of a line which is perpendicular to the line 9x minus 6y is equal to 3, and has the same y-intercept as that line. Now, slope-intercept form means we need to find the slope and the y-intercept, but the slope of this line isn't as easy to pick out as the other line. We have to rearrange this into a form that we can understand, namely our y is equal to mx plus c form. So to do that, we have to move this value to the other side of the equation and move the constant term so that it is on the same side as our term with the x value, term with the x variable. So, try this problem and we will review it now. Okay, to do this, the easiest way would be to move the x value. So we subtract x from both sides, and we get -6y is equal to 3 minus 9x. And we see that we also want y to be by itself, not multiplied by anything. So we divide by -6 to have y is equal to -half plus 9 over 6x. 9 over 6 is the same as 3 over 2. So y is equal to 3 over 2x minus half. This is our slope-intercept form, and seeing that it's in that form, we can easily pick out the slope. That would be 3 over 2. Now, the line that we want is perpendicular to the slope of this line. So what do we know about perpendicular lines? the slope of the first line times the slope of the second line is equal to -1. So we've got 3 over 2 times the slope of the other line is equal to -1, which means the slope of the line we want is -1, so it must be -2 over 3. So there we go, we have our slope. And since we've already rearranged this into the slope-intercept form, we found our y-intercept, -1/2. So our line is now y is equal to -2 over 3 x minus half. Easier than it looks. Alright, see you next time.